Hey girls and guys, it's Friday today, so yeah, first we need to light up this spliff. And then it's time to do some Master League battles. And I'm gonna bring Mamoswine with Power Snow, Bulldoze and Avalanche as best buddy in the lead. And I'm gonna bring Excadrill with Mud Slap, Rock Slide and Drill Run. And I'm gonna bring Metagross with Bullet Punch, Meteor Match and Psychic. And we're gonna try out the Psychic today because the other Pokémon's got Earth Power 2, so yeah. We're gonna take a look how that will go. So let's get started with the first battle. And we're gonna start off against a Togekiss, so that's a pretty okay lead because these we're gonna switch into Metagross, and I'm don't gonna shield this first cross chop. And that is why I take the Psychic on the Metagross, because it's super effective against those fighting types. And we shield this one up. And then I'm gonna throw the Psychic. And he shields that up, so that's a smart move. And I think not to shield this, and then I'm coming in with Excadrill. Okay, I'm gonna shield this up for sure because that will be super effective. And then we just farm down this Machamp. And then he comes back in with Togekiss, so I'm gonna switch in and we're gonna take off this Avalanche. And it will be super effective, and he shields that up. And then he comes in with his own Metagross, and we can take off this Bulldoze, so that's nice, that will be super effective. So they did a lot of damage, and then we're just gonna Mud Slap it down. And I can handle a Meteor Mash, I think. Yes, so that's nice. And we farm this one down, and then we're gonna take off this Rock Slide hopefully. Yes, and it will be super effective on the Togekiss. Yeah, but it's not enough, so yeah, we lose that one. So on to the next battle. We're gonna start off against a Garchomp, so that is an okay lead, and he's switching into his Togekiss. Okay, so we're gonna take off this Avalanche. And he shield that up, and I'm gonna switch into my Metagross because we can handle those charms better. And I'm gonna take off this Meteor Mash, and if you don't shield this, then the Togekiss goes down. And he shield that up. I'm gonna shield this, maybe it's a flamethrower. Yes it is, so that was a good shield use. And we're gonna farm down this Togekiss. And then he comes back in with the guard jump, and hopefully this is Sand Tomb, so I'm not gonna shield this. Yeah, and we can handle sowieso one Sand Tomb, so we're gonna take off this Meteor Mash. And it did a lot of damage, so that's nice. And I'm gonna switch into my Mamoswine to farm it down, and then he got a Metagross in the back, so I'm gonna take off this Bulldoze, and it will be super effective. So that is nice. And this powder snow does nothing, so yeah. We come in with Excadrill, and we just need to do 1 or 2 mud slaps, and that will take out the Metagross. 1 mud slap, so that is nice. And then we going on to the next battle. The dopest. Okay. And we're gonna start off against the Machamp, so that is not so good. I'm gonna switch into Metagross. And I'm gonna take off this Psychic. And he shields that up, so... And I'm also gonna shield this because those other 2 Pokémons don't want to see this Machamp. Okay, it was a close combat, and probably there's another close combat. So I'm gonna shield that up too. Yes. And then he's switching into his own Metagross, so I'm gonna take off this Meteor Mash. And yeah, this will probably take out my Metagross, but I don't really care. And then we come in with Excadrill, and it's gonna take off another Meteor Mash, I think. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just gonna throw this Drill Run because maybe he's throwing a Meteor Mash, so better to take this Metagross out. And then he comes back in with the Machamp, of course. And yeah, hopefully we can take off an Avalanche. Yes, and we do that because we don't want to see the close combat. So that takes out the Machamp, and then he got a Togekiss in the back. Okay, so hopefully you can take off another Avalanche. Yes, we can. And I'm not sure if this is enough to take it out. Yeah! So that's another win. Nice! Okay, on to the next battle. And we're gonna start off against a Metagross, so that is not so good. I'm gonna switch into my Excadrill, and he stays in. Yeah, I'm gonna shield this one up, and probably he's gonna switch into something else. Yes, he's gonna switch into Dragonite, so I'm going for this Rock Slide, and it will be super effective on the flying type. And he let that go, so that's nice. And I'm gonna shield this up because we need this one for the Metagross, so I'm gonna take off another Rock Slide before he throws another Dragon Claw. And if you don't shield this, okay, he shields that. So I'm gonna switch into Mamoswine and we're gonna take it out with 2 Powder Snows, and then he comes back in. Yeah, stupid. I'm throwing this Avalanche, but yeah, better to do the Bulldoze of course. But he shields that up, so that is nice. Yeah, he's gonna take off his charge move, so we can't take off that Avalanche, and then I'm coming in with Excadrill because these Mud Slaps are doing a lot of damage, and then he comes in with the Togekiss, and we can't take off this Rock Slide, so that is nice, super effective. And then he takes me out, and we're just gonna farm down this Togekiss with my Metagross, and then he comes back in with his own Metagross, and we're gonna take off this Meteor Mash, and it's not enough to take him out, and 2 bullet punches and it goes down, so that's another win. Going on to the next battle, and also the last battle. And we're gonna start off against a Snorlax, and he's switching into my champ, so I'm going for my Metagross. And I'm gonna shield this up, and it was just a cross chop, so, and it's probably another cross chop, so I'm gonna let that go. And I'm gonna take off this Psychic, and he shields that up. I'm also gonna shield this, and I'm gonna take off the Psychic again, and he shields that too. Okay, yeah, I'm coming in with Excadrill, and he can't take off that cross chop, so that is nice. And then he comes in with the Snorlax, so I'm just going for this drill run. And it did a good amount of damage, so I'm gonna switch into Mamoswine. What? Why didn't switch? And it's an Earthquake, so yeah, that takes me out. And I'm gonna throw this Avalanche on the Togekiss, and that did a lot of damage, so that is nice. And then we're gonna take off this Avalanche on the Snorlax, and that will take out the Snorlax, so that's another win. And that was the last battle, so 4 battles won, and we get the Skarmory, yay. So we're going up some more, and if I use better teams, then we also can up always. And yeah, that was the end of the video. So if you did like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like and share with your friends, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.